Hello again. I'm so happy that you're here. We're going to do something so fun that I think you need to get a seatbelt and put it on because your hair is going to be flying back and you're just going to be like you're on a roller coaster ride of awesomeness. If you're watching this, you probably like to do art and maybe even like to paint. I sure like to paint. And what we're going to do is create something to create with. We're going to make implements of creation, and how awesome is that? So, Pocket loves the sound. Yes, it's from that company that some of you don't like, but I really like it. And inside is some very important things. It sounds like Lego, but it's not Lego, but it's almost as cool. So you're going to need what I'm going to show you in a minute, and you're going to need some kind of nondescript, generic, otherwise known as an Altoids tin. It smells like cinnamon. And that's because they're cinnamon mints. But it's not going to be anymore. What I'm going to do is I am going to show you how to create something that is almost as cool as my be-all and end-all watercolor set. But we're going to make our own. How cool is that? It's almost as cool as this, maybe cooler. Plus, like I said, it smells like cinnamon. So what you're gonna need are not the mints, but a container of some sort. I'm thinking you could even use an old tea container. Although this is round, so you might be having to do something. You can use any kind of glue that you can use. You can use a glue gun. I'm going to use crazy glue because Pocket told me to. And I picked up a Winsor & Newton Cotman watercolor set. These are pretty inexpensive, and the colors are pretty nice. And it even says they're fine art pigments. Fine art pigments. And I'm going to open this up right now. Let's put it on, if I can open it. I did that for you. All right, so in the bag is, of course, another bag, because that's how everything is shipped. And in this bag is not another bag, thank goodness. It is, I think, 60 of these, which are the pans for watercolors. Look at that. Ooh, and they're different sizes. So there's big ones, there's small ones. Oh, those are the same size. There's big ones and small ones, and I think those are the sizes. I literally just opened this up. Yeah. So what we're going to do is basically take these things and you're going to stick them in here. Well, I'm going to do it, but you could do it if you were here. And how you fit them in, it's totally up to you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put probably, I don't know. I'm going to play around with it and see how it fits the best. Right now I've got like 8, let's see, 9, 10, See, you're so patient sitting there. I hope you haven't fast-forwarded it. If you fast-forwarded it, you're not patient. Patience is a virtue, don't you know? Okay, so how many do I have in there now? That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I only need 10 because I have 10 colors. Maybe I will put a larger one in, take 2 out, put a larger one, because there's some colors I use a lot of, as you know. And actually what you could do is put an extra one in and use that for water. Hey, what a great idea, James. So what I would suggest is you just kind of play around with it and figure out how you like them laid out. And then we are going to glue them in. in 2 seconds.
This is so exciting. So, like I said, nondescript tin, aka Altoids tin. And I didn't clean it, to be honest with you, now that I've smelt it. And what I got, like I said, is a big bag of a whole bunch of these things. So I can make so many. There's 60 of them in here. And I just got them on Amazon. And the types of watercolors that I got a watercolor set of 10. Okay, and these are fairly decent. They're not so expensive. And that's the big thing. I want art that is, and art supplies that are accessible for everybody, right? So the cheaper the better is the way I look at it. You know, and yes, you could argue sometimes you want the stuff that's really good quality and yada, yada, yada. But this is pretty cool. So after you get your little Lego pieces, what you want to do is figure out how you want it laid out in there. Okay, I kind of like this like that, right? So I'm going to count them again for you. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the paint that I have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or in Japanese, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shich, ach, ku, ju. There you go. I could do it in French too for you, but I'm not going to. So that's the rough idea. And now I'm going to pull these out. I'm going to put them aside so I remember how I have them in there. That would be a good idea because I'll forget. And I have to glue them back in a second. So I'm actually going to lay them out on the table the way that I want them in there. So roughly like this, James. This is so exciting. I've been thinking about doing this since I first had this tin. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to eat all these things. But luckily someone did it for me. All right, so what I'm going to use is Crazy Glue. And no, I am not supporting Crazy Glue. I'm not sponsored by them. I don't even make money off of these YouTube videos. I am just using what I use. So you can use no-name brand glue, which is Crazy. Or you can use upside down Crazy Glue. Or whatever you want. Use what you want. Use a glue gun if that turns your crank. Okay? So you are going to open up the glue, which is Crazy. Why I like Crazy Glue is because it's easy to use, man. I always like the easy button. Now, with Crazy Glue, just be careful that you don't glue your fingers. And then put it into the box. And then we'll do the second one. Oops, maybe you want to watch that. I literally have the camera in front of my face, so bear with me, folks. I'm trying to watch what I'm doing and letting you watch. Since this is Crazy Glue, I guess I should probably push down on it as per instructions. But Crazy Glue is pretty crazy. Don't eat it because you are what you eat. And that would make you crazy. Pocket's watching over my shoulder, making cute little sounds. Those are already stuck down. Look at that. Is this exciting for you? I hope you are still watching and you haven't been fast forwarding because this is riveting. I could watch this all day. And the more of you that watch it means the closer I get to monetizing this so I can make, you know, enough to buy a coffee making videos. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is looking pretty nifty already. You must be watching this at home going, James, you're a genius. Well, my grandmother always said that you can either be really smart or good looking. I always wanted to ask her which one I was. But she always left it very open-ended. Anyhow. More Crazy Glue. Crazy Glue saves the world. Dun, Maybe that's how we solve the whole Russia thing, is with crazy glue. I'll leave that open-ended like my grandmother would. Look at this. Man, this is fun. I'm so excited. I'm gonna have to come up with crazy things to make into watercolor sets. That'll be a whole series of videos. I'm just applying a little bit of pressure until I can kind of feel in the magic of crazy glue taking hold. When I was a kid, the crazy glue commercials used to blow my mind. And it would be like some guy in a hard hat. Do you remember that one? And he would put crazy glue on his helmet and he'd be suspended by his hat. And I was like, whoa, man, that's so crazy. He's just hanging there by his hat. I don't think I would condone that unless you're literally, inches off the ground. I am impressed that I have not glued myself in here yet, because I honestly was a little bit worried. I was like, if anybody is going to glue themselves to this awesome watercolor set with the YouTube people watching, it will likely be you, James. And ta-da! Look at that. Oh my gosh. That is so cool. Shazam! All right, let's close this bad boy up. Thank you, Crazy Glue. You are a modern miracle. And Crazy Glue people, if you love me as much as I love you, you could sponsor my videos. I hear that's a thing. All right. So now I'm going to go right ahead and start filling this up. Okay. So I am going to start with this one. This is my yellow. And for those that have been watching my videos for a long time, you know I use lots of yellow. So I'm going to fill that bad boy up. Oh yeah, look at that. Boink. And I'm not gonna flatten it down. I'm gonna let the universe figure out exactly what it wants to do with these colors. Well, probably gravity. The next one, ooh, orange. Aren't you glad I didn't say banana? Orange, I love orange. I think probably in terms of color, orange is my favorite color. It's also my favorite fruit. And I think probably carrots are my favorite vegetable now that I'm thinking about it. I'm giving you all my secrets. And the red. Let's see, am I going to use lots of red? Well, I'm going to put the red in here. I use lots of red too, but I'll just fill that bad boy up like that. Wonk. Now, I am going to, because I know what I do, so I'm not going to follow the color wheel. I'm going to take the last one, which is the black, which I use a ton of, and I'm going to put the black in here. So it's a big one. Because size most certainly does matter when it comes to how much paint you use. There you go. And now I'm going to go back to my colors. This one is Permanent Rose. I have no idea why they would call it Permanent Rose. That's a really kind of weird name. That's okay. You can call it whatever you want to call it. I don't know that Permanent Rose goes after red, but fill your boots, Permanent Rose, as opposed to non-permanent rose. I wonder why that's called Permanent Rose. If you know the answer to this skill testing question, please put the answer below. This is dioxine purple. Dioxine purple. Okay, whatever. We're gonna little dabble do you in here. Some of you are like sitting at home going, this is so relaxing watching this. This is like art. It is art. This is called do-it-yourself paint art. Dun, dun, dun. Ultramarine. I've always thought ultramarine is a great name for a superhero. Dun, dun, dun. Who are you? I'm ultramarine. Oh yeah, well my name is Cerulean Blue. But you can call me Hugh. Hugh the superhero. Ooh, I like that blue. Look at that one. That one is a nice one. I'm already making a mess of myself. Look at this. What the heck, man? Dress me up, but can't take me anywhere. Green. What kind of green is this? Well, it's hooker's green. I am not going to make any sort of comment about hooker's green. No idea. If you know why it's called hooker's green, put a comment down below, but be nice. Or this is going to end up being some kind of weird X-rated video. Burnt sienna. It's like when I cook. Dun, dun, dun. Last one. Okay, do a drum roll at home. Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3, drum roll. You're not doing a drum roll. Do it. Come on. Last one. And that is that. So there you go. So cool, right? Oh my gosh. And that's so portable. That is now, let's see, let's bring out my favorite and do a side-by-side comparison. Are you ready? So there's the one we just made together. There's my favorite one. Look at the size difference. That's quite a difference in size. I thought this was pocket size, but that is definitely pocket size. And, well, I hate to say it because you all know how much I love this one. So much. But that is beyond cool. What do you think? I'm excited to use it. That was super easy and super fun. I'm so excited. All you need now is one of these and some paper, and off you go. You know what would be really ideal? Get yourself a tiny little paintbrush that would fit in there. I don't have one that's that small though. I only have this big one. So anyways, that's how it goes. But that is cool. This is not so huge. The magic that you will create with this is beyond words. I told you that would be super fun. You were kind of like, I don't know. I don't want to pick it up too much, but I got to show you because that is like, that's so awesome. Look at the colors. And look at the tin. I'm so excited. Little things in life, they have to give you joy. So that's all you need to do. I know I love this thing, and I truly do. And I know you probably have watercolor palettes that you love. You can put it down below what exactly ones it is that you like to use, or if you've ever tried to make one of these. I think you should try. I think you should do it. I think you should rush out today, get yourself a cool tin, and then click on the description and I will have the links to pick up stuff. And you can do this too. That was really fun. I should have done this sooner. I think I'm gonna try to come up with some other ones to make for you, because there's plenty of things that we can do to reuse the cool things around us. And I think that's better, to be honest with you. As much as I love this,
and I truly do, there's something magical about something that you've made yourself. So find something, be creative, make your art right from the scratch. Right from the scratch? Right from scratch. So you're making art out of something that you made, which is wild. I bet you some of you make your own paper and make your own brushes and make your own, I don't even know. I really want to hear about all the cool things that you do. And I think that's all I've got for you today. I hope that was fun for you. And if you stuck around for the entire video, you get 5 gold stars. I didn't count, but that might have been 5. I will see you again, and we'll do more cool things together. Please stop by, say hi. If you haven't joined over on the Instagram page, don't forget to do that. Spread the word about this channel. I would love to see some more people subscribing and all of that jazz. Because the more people in this world doing cool things and supporting each other, doing cool things, the better we all are. I'll talk to you soon. Keep being awesome. Cultivate compassion and kindness in this world and make some amazing art. Take care.